Anisha Mataji, thank you so much for joining today's session. Okay. Without further delay, we'll start the session with the prayers. If you can do the prayers along with me, I request all the devotees at least do the prayers along with me, or else at least you read these prayers in your mind. Can anyone confirm is my screen is clear and visible?
Prabhuji clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Sham Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sham He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhan Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitana Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I request all the devotees please do these prayers after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri
Jaya Jaya Sri
Chaitanya
Chaitanya,
Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Jaya
Jaya
Advaita
Dvaita Chandra,
Chandra
Jaya
Jaya
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Sri
Jaya Sri
Chaitanya
Chaitanya,
Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Jaya
Jaya Dvaita
Advaita
Chandra,
Chandra
Jaya
Jaya
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
Jaya
Jaya Sri
Jaya Sri
Chaitanya
Chaitanya,
Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Jaya
Jaya Dvaita
Advaita
Chandra, Jaya
Chandra Jaya
Gaura
Gaura
Bhakta
Bhakta
Vrinda.
Vrinda.
Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om
Om
Namo Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yatkrupātam vande Shri Gurun Vinakarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for joining today's session. My throat is not so good. Please kindly bear with me. Hare Krishna, Radha Sharma Mataji, I was thinking about you only. You missed a couple of classes. I was thinking why you missed the classes. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Thank you, Deepa Mataji, Anisha Mataji, Bharat Prabhu, Kaushanath Prabhu, Likit Mataji, Puja Mataji, Radha Sharma Mataji, Sapan Prabhu, Sinduri Mataji, Srinidhi Mataji, Surendra Kumar Prabhu, Tapan Prabhu, Tanushri Mataji, Vijay Lakshmi Mataji, Jayashri Prabhu. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Without further delay, we'll start our today's session. Can anyone remember yesterday acronym? Quickly summarize what we have discussed yesterday.
Door.
What is the acronym?
D-O-O-R, door.
D-O-R, door. Okay, D represent?
Divine and demonic qualities.
Divine and demonic qualities. Yes, very good. Okay, O stands for?
Other aspects.
Other aspects. Very good. Next O stands for?
outlook and opinion of demons.
Outlook and opinion of demons. Very good. Next, R means
Removal of demonic qualities.
removal of demonic qualities. Actually, divine and demonic qualities we discussed for a long time. So we have allotted maximum time for that. The reason is if we can build these qualities in us so that we can go back home, back to God. That's the reason we have discussed many examples regarding this. And we have to bring ABCD in us so that we can go near to the Krishna. In Kali Yuga, actually divine qualities are we have to obey to Supreme Personality of Godhead. We should be like selfless, grateful to God, okay, and we should think before we act and follow the advice of Guru, Sadhu and Shastras, okay, then we can go back home, back to God. And exactly opposite to this, the demonic people will act. And this summary we have discussed it. And not only that, in first 1 to 3 sloka, Krishna explained 26 qualities. If we can bring these 26 qualities in us, then back home, back to God, it is confirmed, like ticket is confirmed, like that. Krishna said to us, and we should not avoid especially we should avoid the company of demonic people. These things we discussed it, and we discussed like what are the ashramas, like brahmachari ashrama, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi, different ashramas, different qualities we need to inculcate so that we can practice the spirituality so nicely. These things we discussed it, and these are the summaries, like austerity we have to follow, good and bad, and situations we need to be patient. We should avoid false finding. These things we discussed it. We discussed some beautiful stories also. And today, without further delay, we'll start our today's session. And today's session, it's very interesting. Actually, starts with Arjuna question. Arjuna, every chapter you look, Arjuna beautifully asks beautiful questions as beautiful time. Okay, that is the reason we got this plenty of slokas from Supreme Personality of Godhead. You may ask me, Prabhu, why Arjuna has so many questions? Actually, sincere students, we already discussed Tadviddhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya. Okay, wherever he is finding difficulty, we'll stop and he will ask the questions. Arjuna asks at right time, he asks right questions. Okay, without further delay, we'll go to the slides and we will discuss about today's session. Can anyone confirm me? My screen is clear and visible?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Yes,
Mataji.
Prabhuji.
Okay, this session 17 and this is 18th day. You're all continuously attending. I really appreciate from my bottom of the heart. Okay, and can anyone read this? Hare Krishna. Can anyone please raise your hand and read? Yes, Tapan Prabhu, go ahead.
Gita Sandesh, session 17, overview, chapter 17, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. And 1 minute. Can you please speak one more time, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji. Gita Sandesh, session 17, overview, chapter 17, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga.
His voice is clear? His Prabhu voice is clear?
No,
No,
Yes, Prabhu,
Prabhuji, it is not clear.
breaking.
It is not clear.
Okay, actually there is a problem from my side, I think. I cannot hear what Prabhu is saying properly. Give me a minute. I'll... Can you speak for one more time, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Thank
Gita
you.
Sandesh, session 17, overview, chapter 17, Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. Okay, this thing we are going to discuss in today's session, especially about faith. If you have faith, then what will happen? Okay, before we start, we'll dedicate this to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of iskcon International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And these things we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, can any one devotee please raise your hand and read this? Yes, Swapna Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Faith 1 to 3, austerities 4 to 19, austerities 4 to 19, charity 20 to 22, enjoyer of everything 23 to 28.
Okay. This is all together. This is acronym called phase. Okay. Phase. It's easy to remember. You just look at your face, then you can remember it. These things we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay. Okay, today Gangadhar Prabhu not joined, I think. I'll read this sloka line by line. Okay, we all of us, this first sloka, we all of us read together. Arjuna Vacha,
Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Vacha.
Ye Shastra Vidim Utsrajya,
Ye Shastra Vidim Utsrajya.
Yajante Shraddha Dayan Vitaha,
Yajante Shraddha Yanvitaha.
Tesham Nishtatu Ka Krishna,
Tesam
Tesham
nishtatu sa
Nishtatu
Krishna.
sa Krishna.
Sattvam Ahorajastamaha.
Sattam
Tattvam
ahorajastamaha.
ahorajastamaha.
Can any other devotee please take your turn and can they read the translation? Please raise your hand.
Arjun inquires, O Krishna, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principles of scriptures but worship according to their own imagination? Are they in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance?
Yeah. Okay, Arjuna inquired for first sloka itself. What is the situation of those who do not follow the principles of scriptures? Actually, many people, especially in Kali Yuga, we see many people, okay, whimsically they worship according to their own wish. Okay, many people, if Pandit comes, okay, they will say, why we have to do this? We used to do like that, like that. They question many things to the Pandita. Okay, this faith is very important. This faith is also, we discussed about three gunas. This faith is also in three gunas. Okay, without knowledge, many people, they do as per their wish. Okay, the person in tamoguna, rajoguna, and sattvaguna, they act differently. Okay, these three types of faith is very important. If you know about this, then our life will be very successful and purposeful. Okay, actually, if you look at the fourth sloka onwards, and not only fourth sloka onwards, from second sloka onwards, Supreme Personality of Godhead started answering all Arjuna question. Actually, what is the question? Can anyone remember?
What is the situation of those who don't follow the principles of scriptures,
Hari
but worship
Bol.
according to their imagination?
Hari Bol. You're seeing it and reading it, or you remember it, Mataji?
I remember Prabhuji.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Very good, Mataji. Okay, and Krishna is asking, what about the situation of the person, okay, who practice their faith according to their imagination. Okay, and Krishna is asking three questions. Are they in goodness? Are they in passion? Or they in ignorance? And from second sloka onwards, Krishna started explaining that, okay, and according to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied soul, okay, their faith are divided into three parts. Arjuna, okay, either in goodness, passion, and ignorance. And Krishna is asking, hear this carefully. Okay, O son of Varada. Okay, various modes will act on us. Okay, based on our faith, we will choose one. Okay, men, generally, those who are in goodness, okay, they worship Devi Devatas. Okay, their faith will be on Devi Devatas. And those who are in demonic nature, what they will do? Can anyone guess?
Pray to Rakshasas.
Pray to Rakshasas. Especially the person in the mode of passion, they worship demons. Person in the ignorance, they worship this like ghost and spirit, they worship it. Okay, and what will happen to that person? What happens if I worship Supreme Personality of Godhead? Or yeah, Gangadhar Prabhu joined again. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Gangadhar Prabhu joined today's session. Okay, and coming back to our faith, we are discussing about this faith. Faith is in three categories. Okay, mode of goodness, mode of passion, and ignorance. Many people, okay, frankly speaking, many people, they worship, okay, Devi Devatas, they worship Supreme Personality of Godhead, especially the person in the mode of goodness. Others, they worship ghosts, spirits, demons. May I know the reason? Can anyone guess what is the reason for that?
For sense gratification.
Sense gratification. Okay, very good. Next. Any guess?
For fulfilling desires.
Fulfilling desires, very good. Next.
They want to have powers, special
Okay, they want some powers.
powers.
Okay. Actually, yes, all your answers are right. Actually, main reason is because of their laziness. Okay, they're very lazy. If I ask anyone, okay, read this Bhagavad Gita. Okay, if you ask anyone, read this Ramayana, what they will say? I know. I know they will say. If I ask anyone, okay, have you read Srimad Bhagavatam? Okay, can anyone guess in entire our scripture and all Vedic literature, how many verses are there? Can anyone guess? Wild guess?
Around 20,000 probably.
20,000. In Srimad Bhagavatam itself, it's near to that. Only Srimad Bhagavatam. I asked about entire our Shastras, Vedas, Puranas, Ityasas, and entire together. How many verses are there? Wild guess. 7 million.
Maybe 500,000.
500,000. Okay. Any other bigger guess? Actually, 5 lakh verses are there. 5 lakh verses are there. Okay, and in Bhagavad Gita itself, 700 shlokas are there. Okay, many people that don't have time to read the shlokas in Bhagavad Gita, they will talk their own philosophy because of the laziness. Main thing, laziness. They don't read any scriptures, and especially if you go to bar shops, they will talk all Bhagavad Gita shlokas only. Okay, what is their life? Okay, let's enjoy. You drink like that. They will talk this nonsense philosophy. Okay, some people may think that there is no God also, you do as per your wish, like that they will say. Okay, actually Acharya says that they've given a different example for us. Actually, the person who are desire, like especially for sense gratification, they worship Devi Devatas like Kamsa, Hiranyakashipu, Ravana. They know that Vishnu means Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Firstly, okay, they are against him and started worshipping Devi Devatas. Like one person started worshipping Brahma, Hiranyakashipu, and many people they started worshipping Brahma. They got a boon. Okay, they asked like, what type of boon you want? What they said is, I want Chiranjeeva. I want to become Chiranjeeva. Then Lord Brahma said, I myself cannot become a Chiranjeeva. How can I give this benediction? Ask something else. Then at that time he asked, okay, then I should not die inside, outside, like that. So many benediction he asked. Finally, he died in the hands of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, better to surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead instead of going indirectly. Okay, and Krishna says that if you worship Devi Devatas also, but indirectly you're worshipping me only. Why to worship indirectly? We can worship Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. Okay, this is the faith we need to develop, especially when you hear these Shastras, then we will come to know about this faith. I have to listen to what our Shastras and scriptures are saying. How to listen to that. Like that, you will get some confidence and you start believing in these scriptures. Okay, as I told you clearly, because of not having time and because of laziness, many people they don't read scriptures. Especially, I don't want to name, but especially some communities are there. Okay, whatever other person says, they blindly believe it and they commit blunders. Okay, in our Shastra it is said, okay, you have to kill the persons, like that. They encourage many people, and we see, and especially in present society, so many bad things are happening. Blindly they will believe what they said and they will follow it. With faith they will follow it and they commit blunders. I don't want to name the community. Hope you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, because their lack of knowledge, especially they influence these people because they are illiterate. They cannot read the scriptures. Okay, let me motivate them, like that. They will motivate and they do all type of bad activities in the society. We need to be very careful. Okay, we have to surrender to Guru, and through Guru we have to try to read the scriptures. Actually, you may ask me, Prabhu, you said that in all Vedas, Ityasas, Puranas, 5 lakh verses are there. Then how to read all those things? Then Krishna has given small book for us, Bhagavad Gita, 700 shlokas, everything is there. Since everything is there, you just read it. Okay, if you don't have time for this also, it's very difficult for God also to help you. Okay, Guru comes and help us to read this Shastras. And coming back to after this, okay, 5th and 6th sloka onwards, okay, those who undergo severe austerities and penances, okay, actually not recommended in the scriptures. Many people they perform this. Okay, because of pride and because of their ego and because of lust and attachment, foolishly they will torture their body. Okay, as a name of shastras, as a name of religion, they will do this type of activities. Regarding this, there is a beautiful story that is about Bhasmasura. Actually, Bhasmasura is a demon. Okay, he went to Kedarnath, he went to holy place, he went to Kedarnath, he started worshipping Shiva. Okay, Shiva is called, okay, if you want to please any like Devi Devata, first person who pleased very easily is Shiva. He went and started worshipping Shiva, and in a different way. As I told you, know, they purposely they do some type of austerity and penances not recommended in the scriptures. Okay, how is doing yajna? You know, he's cutting his own flesh from the body, from the thigh, from different parts of the body. Is cutting that and he's putting in the yajna. And after some time, okay, Lord Shiva is not coming. Let me cut my head. He went near to the Yajna and he started cutting his head. And at that time, Lord Shiva came and asked him, "Arey, why are you doing all those things?" He said, "Actually, you're not appearing in front of me. That's the reason I'm doing this." And then Lord said, "Okay, please wait for some time. Okay, what do you want?" He said, "I need a benediction. Okay, to whomever I put my hand, okay, it should turn into ashes." He said, "What you will do with this? Okay, why don't you ask something which is beneficial for you, which is not beneficial for you? You're asking this type of things. What is the use of that? Okay, better ask which is useful for you. Okay, you ask some sense gratification or something. Why you are asking this type of things?" He said, "No, no, I want this one." Okay, Lord Shiva said, "Okay, tadasu." Then after that, actually, his desire is, I should kill him. If I kill him, I'll get Parvati. This type of lusty desires he had. With that mood, he started running behind Lord Shiva himself. When Lord Shiva, okay, this demon is chasing him, Lord Shiva, generally, if any Devi Devata is having problem, they call Krishna, Vishnu, like that they will call, and suddenly, okay, Vishnu appeared as a Brahmana and misdirected him, saying that, "Actually, why are you running behind Shiva?" He said, "Actually, I asked for a boon. To whomever I put my hand, okay, turn into ashes." He started laughing. He said, "What happened?" Actually, you went and asked Shiva. You thinking that Lord Shiva has sanctioned you, and you are running behind him. If it is true, why you afraid? Why you afraid? If you put hand, he will turn into ashes. He has given that benediction. No, actually, it does not work. Okay, you may feel offended and you may get insulted. That's the reason. Okay, Lord Shiva is going away from you. He said, "How can I do then?" Then actually, you go to a secluded place and you test yourself. Then you will come to know. You misdirected him, and he went and placed his hand on his own head only. Okay, these demonic people, as I told you, Hiranyakashipu has done tapasya for 10,000 celestial years. Not our healthy years, celestial years is more than that. Okay, almost 10 times more, I think, if I'm not wrong. That many years he has done tapasya. Okay, from his body, you read this, especially this area in Srimad Bhagavatam, you will amazed. Such a penance and austerities he has performed. From his body, fire is coming out. That type of austerities he has performed for 10,000 celestial years. After that, what happened? Okay, he could enjoy only for 5 years. Could enjoy for only 5 years. After that, he has to left his body. This is the demonic people mentality. They purposely, okay, nowhere it is written in Shastras that you have to harm your body like that. Okay, unknowingly with the bad intentions, they will do this type of activity. You may ask me, "Prabhu, is there these things are happening only in different yugas? Is anything is happened in present yuga?" Yes, in present yuga also it has happened. Hitler, he killed almost 10 million people, and after that he himself committed suicide. This is an example, perfect example. He harms others and he harms himself. And coming to austerities also, Krishna talked about austerity from 7th slokas onwards. In 7th sloka onwards, Krishna talking about austerities, what type of austerities we need to perform. Okay, actually, austerities are also in 3 types. Okay, I'll share the slides and we'll discuss it. Can anyone confirm? Is my screen is clear and visible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
These austerities. Can anyone read this by raising your hand? Yes, Deepa Ghosh Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Lifestyle in 3 modes. goodness, passion, ignorance, Suddha Sattva.
Okay. In detail, we are going to discuss about these austerities. What are the austerities that we can perform? Okay. As I mentioned, everything is there in 3 modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Which one you want to select? It's our wish. Okay. And even in foods that we are taking it, for example, in food which you are taking it, there are 3 kinds of foodstuffs. Okay. One is in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. And not only that, austerities, okay, charity, sacrifice, everything is there in 3 ways. Okay. First, we'll talk about food. Generally, food is dearest to everyone. Am I right or wrong? Everyone likes to eat food.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, the person who started eating food in the mode of goodness, okay, their duration of life increases, they purify and give. Please be on mute after you. Your turn is over. Yeah. Coming back to food, food are in 3 types. Okay, sometimes in sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Can anyone mention what are the foods in sattvic?
Sattvic food is without onion and garlic.
Fruits, milk,
Milk products.
within 3 hours of eating and preparing
Okay,
for it.
very good. Yeah, very good.
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian, very good. This all
Food
comes under
offered to
sattvic
God.
too. Okay, very good. Okay, food offered to God also comes under sattvic. But okay, we need to learn few things at here. Okay, many people all over the world turning into vegetarian. Have you noticed this?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Many
Prabhu.
vegetarians. The reason is they come to know the importance of this vegetarian. Okay, generally, if you jaisa an vaisa man, there is a saying in Hindi, means whatever food that you take, okay, same it will come out. Many people nowadays, I'll give you simple example. You like it? Many people in present society, they're going to hotels, okay, for food and other things. They're going to hotels. Okay, what type of mood they will get it? If you started eating food selflessly serving by our parents, especially mother, okay, without any desire, they started serving the food. That's the reason we will be in sattvic mode. But if you go and eat food in outside, then with bad intentions, he will prepare like, I have to earn a lot of money. I'll bring, okay, very less cost oil, okay, very less quality ingredients he will bring and he will prepare. And not only that, the desires, he will having a desire of, I want to earn more money, more money. If you eat that type of food, your mind also hesitate like that. That's the reason if you go and eat food outside, all hesitation will come to you. Okay, and coming back to the person in the mode of passion, what type of food they will eat. Okay, generally try to eat too much bitter, okay, too much sour, too much salty, hard, pungent, dry, and burning. And these things are very dear to the person who is in the mode of passion. Such food cause distress, misery, and diseases. If you don't believe me, go to the hospitals, especially the gastroenterology hospital. Many people, they go and you ask their history. Okay, they all are favorites of eating lot of food. I'll tell you my own case. In my childhood, okay, my father is very strict. My father is a cook. Is very strict. He does not allow us to go and eat food outside. We used to think that my father is a miser. That's the reason he's not allowing to go outside and eating food. Okay, but many of my friends, especially in my street, many of my friends, daily they used to go outside and they used to eat vegetarian, this fast food. They used to go restaurants, eat biryani, like that they used to spend. And they did not get even single disease also. Every day I'm following all the things, but I used to suffer with cold and other problems. I used to think, I'm eating all sattvic food which is prepared in the home. I'm getting diseases. Okay, they're not getting anything. They are eating whatever they desire. They are eating outside. Why nothing is happening to them? That like that I used to think. But for everything, for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. But only thing you have to wait for time. Now, frankly speaking, my health condition is much better than them. Much better than them. And reason is, now the same person who eat this fast food regularly, now his condition is, if he go outside and if he eat anything except curd rice, then he will get loose motions. Doctor suggested him not to eat any food outside. This is the condition of him. Presently, it may look like nothing is happening to him. Like that, we may think that we don't know the results. What results he has to face in future? Many people, because of eating like that, okay, they struggle a lot in their day-to-day life. I'll tell you one simple example. Recently, out of passion, generally in office they'll go for get-togethers. In my office also, they organized one get-together. We booked a hotel and we went. Actually, I'm not eating anything. They like, what you're doing with life? Your life you have to enjoy. Okay, what you will do with lot of money? You have to enjoy, like that. They said. I didn't say anything. Okay, please don't mind. I eat only sattvic food. I'll be here, like that. I said. And many of my colleagues started eating as if their intention is we need to, okay, do justice for the money that we are spending. Like paisa vasool. In Hindi, it is called paisa vasool. Means whatever it may be, 1,000 rupees plate is charging, 1,000 rupees food item I have to eat. Like that, one of my colleagues started eating as if there is no like tomorrow for him. Like that, he started eating. Okay, he want to get back that 1,000 rupees. He ate to his neck, and next day did not come to office. And I asked him what happened. He said he got loose motions. Got loose motions. Actually, you want to save 1,000 rupees. His per day salary is nearby 3,000 to 4,000 rupees. Not only that, he went to hospital. Not only that, he got weakness. This is the person in the mode of passion. They will act like this and they will suffer. And forget about the person who is eating foodstuffs, which is made of, especially in the tamoguna. Okay, I saw one video. When I saw that half of the video, I used to get vomiting. Okay, they put all the frogs, crabs in a container. They're taking it as if the gulab jamun that we eat, no, like that he is eating it. Oh my God. I stopped the video in between. I could not see till the end. You can imagine these type of foods they will eat. Okay, frogs, cockroaches, crabs. Okay, direct live, like that they will eat. Okay, especially the names they will say in advanced country. Okay, they are suffering a lot. We know that especially because of one country, they started eating the things which they are not supposed to eat because of that coronavirus has come. Okay, God has given sufficient food for us, but we are searching here and there. Okay, and from 11th sloka onwards, Krishna started explaining about sacrifices also. Okay, not only food stuff. Okay, austerities. Okay, not only these things. Okay, there are many things which are involved, like faith and worship, food, sacrifice, conduct, speech, mind control, everything is dependent. When you are in Sattva-guna, you'll enjoy your life. When you are in Rajoguna, okay, always anxiety. When you are in Tamoguna, you're doomed. Okay, you'll fall down. And what we need to do, we have to develop the faith. Okay, we have to worship Supreme Personality of God. If you can worship Supreme Personality of God with faith, especially in Sattva-guna, then our life becomes, okay, purposeful and it will become successful also. Every time I repeat this word because, okay, our says that there is a Tadasu Devata. If they hear this and if they bless us, our life becomes really successful. That's the reason I repeat this word. Okay, we have Ganga Prabhu. Ganga Prabhu, can you please read this sloka line by line? We'll read after you.
Yeah, sure, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all. Okay. Ejante Satvika Devan.
Yajante Satvika Devan.
Yaksha Rakshamsi Rajasaha.
Yakshara Rajasaha.
Pretan Bhuta Ganamschanye.
Pretan Bhuta Ganamschanye.
Ejante Tamasa Janaha.
Yajante Tamasa Janaha.
Can anyone devotee please? Yes, Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Men in the mode of goodness worship the demigods. Those in the mode of passion worship the demons. And those in the mode of ignorance worship ghosts and spirits.
These things just now we discussed it. Based on their mentality, they worship. Okay, demons, demonic nature, people they start worshipping. Okay, and in the food also we discussed that many foods are there. Some foods are in modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Okay, what are the foods? I will just given you example. Okay, Jaisa and Vaisaman. If you look at sattvic food, we'll enjoy sattvic food, but rajasic food, it looks very good initially, but later it will have a problem. Okay. Sorry, actually one devotee called me that she did not get the link. Can you give me 1 minute? I'll send the link to her. Hare Krishna. Actually, Mataji might have left the group. That's the reason Mataji is requesting me to send the link once again. I'm sorry for the delay. Generally, we don't take calls, but Mataji asked for the link. That's the reason I took the call. Sorry for that. Okay. Coming back to the foods also, as I told you, okay, Jaisan, Vaisaman. Okay, there's a small slide regarding this comparison of food. Okay, what will happen, which type of food if you take. Okay, there's a comparison chart. Let's have a look at this. Can anyone read? Hare Krishna. Can anyone devotee? Yes, Surendra Prabhu.
Prabhuji, namaste. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Food
Krishna.
in three modes. Goodness, under goodness, wholesome, juicy, pleasing. Result is long life, purifying, strength, disease-free, happiness. Passion, under passion, foods are bitter or sour, hot or pungent, burning. Result is distress, misery, disease. Ignorance, under ignorance, tasteless food, decomposed, untouchable things. Result is infection, disease, contaminating early health.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Actually, these are the persons in the modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance. As I given you example, especially in ignorance, we cannot imagine what type of food they will eat it. Okay, which is not recommended in our shastras. Also, they will eat this type of foods. Especially so-called advanced countries, they eat this type of foods. Okay, and coming back to from 11th sloka onwards, we are going to discuss about sacrifices. Okay, what type of sacrifices people will perform it. Okay, sacrifice performed according to the direction of the scriptures as a matter of duty by those decide. Okay, no reward is the nature of goodness. Okay, regarding this, there is a sloka also. We'll go to the sloka and we will discuss about this. Give me a minute. I'll share the screen. Okay, sacrifice in the three modes. What are the sacrifices that we can perform? A sacrifice means first thing we remember is this yajna. Okay, but apart from this, what are the sacrifices are there? We will discuss this also. Sacrifice in three modes. Gangadhar Prabhu, can you please read this sloka?
Yeah, sure, Prabhu. Line by line?
Yes, Prabhu, line by line.
Sure. Viddihinam asrastannam
Viddihinam
Asrastannam
Asasannam
mantrahinam adakshinam
mantrahinam adakshinam
Adakshinam
Shraddha virahitam yajnam
Shraddha Virahitam
Shraddha-virahitam
Yajnam
yajnam
tamasam parichakshate.
tamasam
Tamasam
parichakshate.
Parichakshate.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, anyone devotee, please raise your hand and read the translation. Harshini Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Any sacrifice performed without regard for the directions of scripture, without distribution of prasadam, spiritual food, without chanting of Vedic hymns and remunerations to the priests, and without faith is considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna.
Actually, this is very important topic. We will little bit elaborate the subject for 5-10 minutes. Actually, Krishna is saying in 13th sloka, any sacrifice, whatever sacrifice it may be, if it is performed without the direction of scriptures, okay, and not only that, he is adding some more words, without distributing prasadam and without chanting the Vedic hymns. And generally, if priest comes, we have to give little bit in charity. We have to give some charity to him. And without fame is considered to be in the mode of ignorance. In the ignorance. And coming back to what about the person who is doing this type of sacrifice in the like goodness? Generally, the main intention is to please Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like that, they will do this. Okay, as it is recommended in the scriptures, and as a matter of duty, they will try to perform. And what happened to them? They will get liberated from this material world. Okay, and they will act for the pleasure of Krishna. They don't desire any material things. Okay, just they want to go to temple, they want to purify their heart, they go to Lord and they'll pray for this only. But in the mode of goodness and passion and ignorance, okay, they sacrifice perform some material benefit, okay, for the sake of pride, okay, and passion also. Some nowadays I saw many people are doing they are doing sacrifices like this. Okay, sorry, my intention is not to hurt anyone, but in my street also, okay, many people, they used to celebrate Ganesh festival. Okay, they used to come and ask me for chanda and other things. I used to give. I generally initially I used to give money to them, and I observed him. I am a committee member in that, and I asked him, what are the activities that you will do? Okay, anyway, one Mataji is purchasing a Ganesh idol and giving us, one person is sponsoring shed, and what you will do with this money? Okay, immediately, if Ganesh festival is announced, first thing they will do is they will go and book some band. Okay, that is very important, because it will not get it like that, they will say. And after that also, they will not stop. Okay, in front of, okay, Ganesha, they will dance, vulgar dance, they will do it by placing some DJ. And not only that, okay, they drink also. This type of sacrifice on the name of Ganesha, they are doing this type of sacrifices. Okay, for material benefit. Okay, Ganesha will remove obstacles, I can enjoy my life. Like that, in this way they will do it. And on the name of Janmashtami also, okay, we call it as some festival. Okay, we have to break the pot. Nowadays it has become fashion. Okay, they will keep some long distance, long height, they will place it. Okay, if you can break that, we will give you prize. Okay, is there any devotion in this type of activities, in this type of sacrifices? Can anyone say, is there any devotion is there?
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
I'll tell you one more incident. Actually, during Ramnavami celebrations, okay, you go to any Hanuman temple, they perform Lord Ramachandra Murthy marriage, they'll perform. Okay, morning you go, okay, there will be 50 to 100 people, they will be there. In the night, okay, if you go Ramnavami celebration from night 10 to night 10, like that, they will write. If you go 10 o'clock in the morning, only 10-20 people will be there, maximum 50-100 people will be there. And if you go in the night, you'll be amazed. Okay, on the name of Ramnavami, they don't keep any fruit of Ram, any idol of Ram. Okay, names they keep also they keep, but they place DJ and they dance like anything. This is in the mode of passion. Coming to mode of ignorance, we cannot talk him also. Actually, in the name of Durga Mata and other things, all bad activities they will do it. Okay, if you go and see any festivals, especially Durga festivals, okay, goddess of Durga, okay, what they have given us, these things we will forget, and whatever is required for me, I will consider it and I will do it. This is what austerity, this is about the sacrifices that we perform in different gunas. And coming back to the austerities also, okay, austerity is also 3 gunas. Krishna started explaining from 14th sloka onwards. Okay, austerity of the body, especially consisting worshipping of Supreme Personality of Godhead, okay, spiritual masters, superiors like father and mother. Okay, we need to do it, but we are not doing it. We need to be the person in the mode of goodness. They will be clean, okay, they will be simple, they will try to follow celibacy and non-violence. These are the qualities of a person in the mode of goodness. And coming back to our present education, earlier students used to send to Gurukul. They used to go to Gurukul and they used to learn many things from their master. But nowadays, okay, as I mentioned you, if teacher slaps anything, okay, they will go and fight with the teacher. they don't know, okay, what my student is doing right or wrong. They will forget these things and they start fighting with them. Okay, this is the conduct that students are learning. Okay, regarding this, there is a beautiful sloka I just want to share with you. Sorry, today my voice is not so good. Please kindly bear with me. Yeah, can anyone read this slide? Yes, Srinidhi Mataji, go ahead. Srinidhi Mataji, okay. Anusha Mataji, anyone? Yes, Surendra Prabhu.
Namaste Prabhuji. Conduct in 3 modes: goodness, respect or worship as a duty; passion, respect for selfish motives; desire for self glorification; ignorance, self torture to get power to destroy others. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, this is the conduct that many people are developing nowadays. Okay, the person in the mode of goodness, they respect others. Whenever he see elders, okay, they will respect and they will bow down to him. Okay, they will respect him, like that they will do. But the person in the mode of passion, okay, he want to show off himself. Instead of learning anything from the elders, he want to do show off. Okay, and he don't listen to anyone. This is the conduct of a people in the mode of passion. And ignorance, you forget, okay, they earlier in my childhood, if any elder comes, not knowing to them also, if elder comes, small persons, if they are smoking and drinking, they used to keep cigarette outside, means beside, and they used to give respect to him. Senior elder is coming, like that. Nowadays, I saw in front of him, okay, he's smoking and he's releasing that smoke in front of him only. That not at all giving respect also. If you talk to him, they will fight with you also. This is the attitude of present society. And our Shastra says always, Vedic literature always says, okay, austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful. Always you have to be truthful. And not only truthful, pleasing to others. And it is beneficial and it will not agitate others. Okay, this is the person in the mode of goodness. And coming to person in the mode of passion, okay, always he want to satisfy himself. He shows some simplicity for namesake only, but he will not respect anyone, and he will, okay, suffer others by his words. These in the these are the study of speech consisting in speaking of words. Okay, in the mode of ignorance, he will not talk anything true. He will talk, he will talk only not true. These things he will talk, and this is not beneficial for him, and it is not beneficial for others also. Its mind is always hesitates. Okay, and in this way he will try to behave, and he will suffer now and he will suffer in future also, even though he is ready to do that type of activities only. Okay, who has seen the future, let me do it, like that he will do it. And coming back to charity also, charity or in 3 modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. This is very important topic. You should know about this information, because many times we get tempted to do the charity. Okay, regarding this, there's a beautiful story I just want to share with you. Before that, we will read what is there in the slides. Can anyone please raise your hand and read it? Yes, Radha Sharma Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Goodness, out of duty, no expectations, proper time and place, worthy person. And passion, expect results for enjoyment, uh, guiding mood,
Grudging.
grudging mood. And the third one is ignorance, where we are having impure place, improper time, and unworthy person.
Okay. One time, actually, my wife and me also, sometimes, many times, by seeing to his pathetic situation, especially not having legs, I used to tempted and I used to give money. But when I come to iskcon, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, one of my Shiksha Guru, okay, His Grace Sri Krishna Prabhu, he told us not to do these things. Okay, if you want to give anything to me, give him prasadam, but don't give in cash. Like that he told me. Why? I'll explain. Please wait for 2 minutes. Sorry. The person in the mode of goodness, Okay, he will do as it is duty. Generally, as I mentioned you, we have 4 ashramas: brahmachari, okay, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. Only grihastha is working person, and others are dependent on grihastha. It's my duty to help them. Like that, as a duty, he'll try to help. And not only that, he will not expect anything in return also. And at proper time and proper place, he will try to give the donation to a worthy person. And in the mode of passion, okay, they also do the charity, but they expect returns. Like politicians, they will go and do charity because they want to show off, because I'll get the votes. Like that, they with expectations they do this charity. And not only that, they for enjoyment sake also. I've done this. I've distributed this many plates of prasadam, like that. For enjoyment sake, for name sake also they will do it. And person in the ignorant, he will give donation at improper time to an unworthy person. Okay, impure place also. Okay, what is this? We will discuss. One time, after explaining this, okay, one of the student raised his hand in a big assembly, like almost 100, 200 students are there. Okay, in a challenging mood, he asked my Shiksha Guru, okay, Prabhu, you're talking about charity, goodness and other things. You are saying that we are not supposed to give any charity in the kind of money, especially to beggars. Okay, you tell me, if any beggar is standing in front of me, very poor, 70, 80 years old, not having any food to eat, and I have 1 rupee, there is a undi in front of me, there is a person standing in front of me. To whom I have to give this money? Either shall I put it in undi? You're saying that in a mode of goodness, we have to do charity to temples, okay? And shall I give this money to a beggar, 70 years old, suffering by not having any food? To whom I have to help? Then what my Prabhu said is absolutely perfect answer he has given. After that, it was spellbound. Like, could not speak anything, the person. What answer he has given is, go to temple, 10 rupees, purchase some prasaram and give it to him. He has given this answer. And why we are not supposed to give direct money is, I'll answer this with the 2 examples that I saw in front of temple. iskcon Radha Madhava temple. One beggar used to stand in front of temple. Okay, used to sit in a wheelchair. Okay, legs are not proper, like that he used to sit. And whoever comes out used to shout in a different way, so that your heart gets melted and you give donation, like that he will act. Okay, hey Krishna, I'm suffering here, no one is helping me, like this, like that. In acting mode, he will ask, he will beg. Many people used to get tempted and used to give money. Once my wife also said to me, why don't you give some money to him? Like that, I told clearly, my Prabhu told not to give money, I will not give. Okay, if you want, one time I prepared biryani, which is made with kaju, okay, dry fruits, all I made it, and I took some packets and asked my wife, if you wish, we will go to beggars and you distribute it. Like that I told. When we went, when we are asking many beggars, he's asking that if you want to give money, give, otherwise don't give. Like that he's saying. My wife surprised. And this person also took the prasadam and is giving to others, as if he's a landlord, is distributing to others, like that he's giving. And many times I saw personally, he is drinking, means liquor, he's taking liquor, he's smoking. Another person, okay, now also if you come to iskcon Radha Madhava Habits temple, in a lane, one person is physically handicapped, he will bend, okay, like
he's Muslim Prabhu.
Okay,
He's still there.
He's not supposed to take the name. Okay, sometimes okay, at normal time you will go near mosque, and by wearing topi you will ask alms. Okay, same lane I saw. Okay, in evening time he will come to the temple and he say, Hare Krishna, kindly help me, like that he will ask. I saw him one day, I was shocked. I thought to take photo, but I did not get time to take the photo. Okay, he's having 2-wheeler, okay, with some attachments, like means almost extra additions will be there for a physical handicap. He's having that vehicle, he's sitting on vehicle as if like this, and he started smoking. I was surprised to see that incidents. Many devotees, those are coming to temple, they're giving money to him. If they give money to him, what will happen? Okay, the bad karma which he is doing it, okay, you are the responsible. Some part you have to take it. That's the reason, especially charity, we need to be very careful to whom, at what place we are giving. These things are very important. Okay, regarding this, there is a beautiful sloka, 20th sloka. We will read it. We're running out of time. Okay, Gangadhar Prabhu, can you read this sloka continuously? Hare Krishna. Gangadhar Prabhu, are you there? Gangadhar Prabhu. Okay, I'll read it. Datvayam iti yaddanam dayate nupakarani deshakale cha patre cha tatthanam satvikam smritam. Okay, this is a saying in 20th sloka. What is that Krishna is saying to us, especially if you are doing charity? Can anyone read this translation? Yes, Swapna Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Charity given out of duty without expectation of return at the proper time and place, and to a worthy person is considered to be in the mode of goodness.
Thank you, Mataji. Generally, at right place, right time, we have to give this charity. Otherwise, what will happen? Okay, we have to take credit for that also. Regarding this, there is a beautiful story I like to explain to you all. Is it okay? Can I extend it for 5 to 10 minutes more?
Yes, sure, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, it's okay.
Thank you. Okay, best charity for Krishna consciousness endeavors. Okay, whatever charity that you can do it for, especially Krishna devotees. If you can do, then Lord will be very much pleased with your activity. Okay, there is a story regarding this. Actually, one time our Mataji asked at the end, I could explain you. Many of our devotees not there. This is the right time. I just want to share this story to you. Actually, one time Sudama, okay, one of the childhood friend of Krishna, in same Gurukul, Krishna and Balaram and Sudama, okay, studied together. Okay, and after that they used to spend time. They had a very intimate relations with these persons, and after their schooling, they went away from their place. They did not have any contact. Okay, one time Sudama Vipra, okay, wife told him, okay, actually Sudama is a very poor Brahmana, very, very, very poor Brahmana. And his wife asked him, okay, why don't you go and meet your dearest friend Krishna, is Supreme Personality of Godhead, is Dwarakadish. Okay, by seeing to your situation, he always helped Brahmanas. You are also Brahmana, not only Brahmana, your friend. Why don't you go and ask something? Actually, Sudama intention is not like that. Okay, whatever destiny is there that will come to me, I don't want to go and ask Krishna. I don't want to trouble my friend like that. This was his mood. And wife insisted him, okay, please kindly, okay, on my request, please go and ask some alms to Krishna. Actually, he started his journey, but before that, he was hesitating to go, and his wife could understand. Okay, actually, when you're meeting any saintly person, especially gurus, okay, and the person who's in hospital, elders, we are not go to meet him with an empty hand, with some, okay, some fruits or something. We have to go and we have to offer to them. And he know that as a Brahmana, qualified Brahmana, he know everything, and he was waiting, what I should give. And his wife could understand. He went outside, okay, to the neighbors. She begged alms. Can you please kindly help me? Then they given some rice, okay, puff rice they given. Puff rice, or okay, it's called atkula, I think. They given, and she kept it in kerchief, and she has given. And he has to go by walk. Okay, it took almost some days for him to reach Krishna. And doorkeepers not allowing him, because on his dhoti and kurta, there are so many places, okay, they could see the body. You can imagine, means so many places there was a tears are there, means it was torn cloth he is wearing it. Such a pathetic situation is in. And he went and informed to doorkeepers that I want to meet my friend Krishna. And they were surprised. You look like a poor Brahmana, and you are saying that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Dwarkadish is your friend. And initially they said, will not allow you. If you could have said, I came here to beg alms, then they are so qualified, they could have given some cows in charity, they could have sent him back. Then his intention is not to beg alms. I want to meet my dear friend. After a long time, I'm going to meet. Let me meet my friend. This was his intention. And after so much insistence, just go and tell me that Sudama has come. If Krishna allows me only, then I will enter. Otherwise, I don't enter. Then this person is so insisting, let me go and see, if he's real friend, then Krishna will feel very bad. Then they went and informed to Krishna that your friend Sudama has come. That's it. Immediately Krishna started running to him. Immediately. Actually, at the time, Rukmini Devi dressing Krishna, only half of the portion got dressed, half of the portion, upper portion is not dressed. And he ran immediately and came to him and started hugging him and started reciprocating him. And he took inside the Antapura, inside the palace, and he asked him to sit on his own bed. In Antapura, no qualified person is allowed to enter into Antapura, especially where queens are living. And he took him to the bedroom and he asked him to sit, and he has done Pada Sevana. And not only Pada Sevana, he sprinkled that water on his head and he sprinkled on Rukmini Devi. And Rukmini Devi, who is goddess of fortune, started chamar, means fanning Sudama. And everyone in the palace shocked by seeing this incident. And he has given some very nice dress, clothes, and after that he has given very good foodstuffs for him to eat, chappanbo, and he started talking to him. Actually, in the morning itself, I took this class, went for almost 45 minutes to 50 minutes. I'm trying to explain in a summary way only, you can imagine. After that, he said, Arey, we have spent very nice time in Gurukul, like that. They started talking. And after 1-2 days, when he's about to leave, Krishna knows everything. Sarvasya chaha mrudi sannivishta. Okay, Krishna knows everything. Krishna knows the Sudama heart also. And he did not given anything to Swami. He was in a poor condition. It did not help him anything. And Sudama, while going also, for an inch of a, means for not even an inch also, he did not feel bad. Hare Krishna has not helped me. He was very happy. Arey, Dwarakadish, how he welcomed me, how he treated me. Okay, I'm very fortunate. Okay, like that he was thinking. I was in ecstasy and he started going to his home. When he come back, and he was searching for his hut. There is a small hut. Many holes are there. He was searching for his hut. And there was a palace, big palace. It looks like the palace is in Vaikunta, like that. His home has turned into Vaikunta. And so many servants are coming out. They're looking like Devi Devatas. When his wife comes out, he was surprised by looking at the jewelry of her wife, dress and saree, everything. By looking at her, she's surprised. He's surprised. And his wife came and she pleaded to his husband, and tears are coming out in ecstasy. Your friend has reciprocated. I've never imagined in my life. Okay, he has given opulences more than Indra, I think. When he entered into palaces, each bed sheets looks like it's more whiter than a milk. You can imagine that much white. Everywhere canopy made with gold and jewelry and everything. It was turned out. And Sudama Brahmana was very happy, and he was thinking and he was praying to Krishna that because of this opulence, my bhakti should not come down. All these opulences let me use in your service, Krishna, like that he prayed. And not only that, one of the Acharya asked that why Krishna not given directly to Sudama. And in means in the palace of Krishna, where everyone are there, everyone was surprised. Daily Krishna used to give thousands of cows in charity. Why to his dearest friend is given such a respect to him? He was very poor. By looking at himself, we come to know that he's very poor. Why Krishna not reciprocate directly? Can anyone guess? Except the devotees who attended the morning session. Why Krishna not reciprocated him directly?
For self-esteem, Prabhuji.
Can you be specific, Prabhu?
Like he doesn't want to make him feel that he's giving him something.
Okay, very, very good answer. Any other guess?
Due to his past karma.
Okay. Actually, Krishna reciprocates equally. Whatever you do, Krishna do 1,000 times more. If you give 10 rupees, Krishna is ready to give thousands of rupees for you. Means just to understand you, I'm using this money, okay? But Krishna reciprocates in a different way. Actually, Krishna was thinking that, okay, whatever he had, he's trying to give me. Not only that, he did not had anything in his house to bring and give something to me. Then he went, his wife went and started begging alms. She begged some alms, and the begging alms, while on the way also, he was feeling very angry. At the time, he did not had it. He came and offered it to me. And Krishna is reciprocated, I just told you, Krishna reciprocated equally. Krishna was thinking that I had everything. From where I have to brought and I have to give something to him. He felt that, Array, I cannot, first time I am not equally reciprocating to him. That's the reason he did not give directly. When he went, his heart turned into Vaikuntha. You can imagine Krishna, whatever little you do in Krishna consciousness, Krishna is going to make a beautiful home in Vaikuntha. Don't forget that. Whatever activities that you are doing it, okay, either Vani Seva, Vapu Seva, or some coming to temple and doing some Shramadhan, or indirectly helping us in building some projects like online devotees. Many online devotees helped us to conduct this type of courses also. The Zoom platform, everything is not free of cost. Okay, everything is charged. Okay, but even though devotees are readily coming forward and helping us, whatever activity that you do, Krishna never forgets. Krishna never forgets. You may ask me, Prabhu, why don't we do some philanthropic activities, okay, helping poor people and other people? Okay, at the end, you ask me, if time permits, I'll narrate this with a beautiful story. And coming back to our subject, okay, whatever activities that you do, especially in the mode of goodness, Krishna reciprocates with you. Whatever with bad intention, if Sudama, if he had a bad intention, Krishna knows how he's acting it. Krishna sarvasya chaham mridhisanvishta. He knows what is there in the heart also. He could have reciprocated equally to them. Krishna knows everything, what you are doing and what you are not doing. When you come to temple, actually Krishna don't see how much you are offering. Krishna sees how much you kept it and how much you are offering. I'll give you a simple example. For example, person is having 1,000 rupees. And if he donated 100 rupees, Krishna treats, he has given 10% of his income to me, like that he will think. And a person is like Karodpati, okay, if he give 1,000 rupees, Krishna sees that 1% on you. Krishna reciprocates equally. Okay, Krishna will be very thankful to a person who has given 100 rupees. Money wise, 1,000 rupees may be more, but Krishna reciprocates in a different way. And coming back to our last word of the day, that is enjoyer of everything. Okay, Ganga Prabhu, are you there, bro?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, can you please read this hopeful sloka
Yes,
for
bro. Yeah, one moment, bro. Line by line, bro. Wait once.
this is last sloka. We'll read all of us, bro, line by line.
Okay, sure. Ashraddhaya hutam dattam
Asraddhaya dattam
tapastaptam kritam chayat
tapastaptam kritam chayat
asad iti uchyate partha
asad iti uchyate partha
nachatat pretyo no iha.
Natya no iha.
Thank you, Prabhu. Can anyone read this translation? Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Anything done as a sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Partha, is impermanent. It is called asat and is useless both in this life and the next.
Okay. For example, whatever activities that you do, okay, namesake, okay, without having some faith in Supreme Personality of Godhead, okay, like whatever activities like charity, sacrifice, penances, without faith in Supreme, then Krishna is saying it is impermanent. It will not give any permanent results. It is called asat. Okay, and it is useless both in this life and in the next life also. Many people, okay, out of this, as I mentioned, you as a duty, okay, namesake, they will do it without faith, will not get any results. Okay, And there is a sloka also regarding this in Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 3rd chapter, 23rd sloka. Actually, sloka goes like this: I'm always engaged in offering obeisances to the Lord Vasudeva in pure consciousness. That is Krishna consciousness, always pure consciousness, in which the Supreme Personality of Godhead, known as Vasudeva, okay, is revealed without any covering. Okay, with that mood, we have to, okay, offer any penances, austerity to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, I believe in you. I want to engage in your activities. With that mood, we have to go and approach Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Krishna said in 14 chapter 26 sloka, if you remember, okay, one who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcends these modes of nature. Means if you completely engaged yourself in Krishna consciousness in all circumstances, at once you can liberate from this material world. You may ask me, Prabhu, you mean to say that I should remove everything, like I should like sacrifice everything, like wife, husband, and property? No, Krishna is not saying that. Regarding this, we are going to discuss in detail in tomorrow's session. Actually, Krishna is talking about Shuddha Sattva. Okay, we discussed about Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, Tamaguna. What is Shuddha Sattva means, as soon as one fully Krishna consciousness, he understood that, okay, he is pure, original, and he knows his constitutional position. By knowing this constitutional position, he try to act accordingly. Then he will reach to the supreme destination. Okay, as I told you, this chapter is not yet completed, means because the continuation is there in tomorrow. You may ask me, Prabhu, one way Krishna is asking us to do unalloyed devotional services, but if you engage with family and friends, can we do it? This type of doubts you may have. Okay, and Krishna is asking to renounce. Krishna does not ask us to renounce externally. Krishna is asking us to renounce internally. Okay, many devotees being in a grostha life also, they set an example for us. Yes, being in a gross also, you can follow all the things. Okay, renouncing is not externally, renouncing is internally. Okay, I'm not desiring for anything. Let me, whatever I do, okay, let me do as it is recommended in the Shastras with full faith, on confidence on Supreme Personality of Godhead, they will do it. Okay, then definitely they are in right path. Okay, and with God mercy, we could complete all the slokas. And what is there for tomorrow, quickly we'll see. Can anyone read this? Yes, Swapna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Summary of Karma Yoga 1 to 18. Number 2, Modes of Nature 19 to 40. Number 3, Ideal Worker 41 to 55. Number 4, Love of God 56 to 66. Number 5, End Results 67 to 78.
And I guarantee you, generally when I had this type of lectures for the first time, I was in a dilemma. Actually, why I'm married, I got this attachment like that, I used to think. But when I listen this end chapter, 18th chapter, very seriously, then I could understand what is my purpose of life. If you can attentively listen tomorrow class, then many of your questions will be answered in tomorrow session. Okay, sometimes we may think that this marriage gives bondage, I better not to marry. I got married, a lot of problems are there with my wife and in-laws, okay, with my parents, why I'm married. No, whatever place you are, okay, if you have proper knowledge, then you can go in the right path. These questions will be answered in tomorrow sessions. Okay, and before we end up our session, as usual, I request all the devotees, okay, please chant this Hare Krishna Mantra for 18 times.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare, Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare, Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram
Hare
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm really sorry because of my throat. I could not speak properly. Hope I conveyed the message to you in a proper way. Sorry if any shortcomings are there from my side.
No, Prabhuji, it was perfect. We didn't feel like your throat was not good.
So in between, it paining me a lot. That didn't stop in between. I'm sorry for that. And before taking up any questions, and I have an important announcement I'd like to make with you. If you don't mind, I request all the devotees please stay for 2 more minutes. I'd like to make some important announcement. iskcon Habits Hyderabad is celebrating Janmashtami.
Recording in progress.
Okay. No, recording is not there.
No, it's there, Prabhuji.
Actually, 6th and 7th, iskcon Habits is celebrating in a big way. 6th, 7th, 8 big festivals are there. Actually, Janmashtami is on 7th. And 8th Srila Prabhupada appearance day celebration is also there. We request you to please come to temple, and different services are there. Our team, like our team name is Gauranga Vani team, like that in ISKCON different teams are there. They preach this Krishna consciousness. Ultimate aim is one, to please Supreme Personality of Godhead and go back to Godhead. And regarding that, our team got prasadam serving from morning to evening on 6th and 7th as well. If you are interested, Gangadhar Prabhu share his number now. Okay, you can give his number to him. And if you can personally come and do some Shamadan, like serving prasadam, you're most welcome. And not only that, I cannot come and do service, but I want to come for darshan. For darshan also, we are arranging some special passes for our devotees to have a nice darshan. The darshan will be up to 4 o'clock only, because evening time it will be too crowded. If you give passes to everyone, then it will be crowded in the evening. If you want to come and have darshan, if you want to come and meet us, we are always be there. You can come and meet us. I'll give you coupons, whatever special entry coupon is there. Along with your family, you can come. And if you're interested, you can perform some seva over there. And if you cannot come through some Lakshmi wise also, you can help us to spread this Krishna consciousness. If you cannot do that also, no issue, you can pray for us. And not only that, apart from that, on Sunday, our team, especially our team, is organizing Janmashtami festival in ISKCON Nanda-Nandanastakam Upguda. That is in Old City. Okay, little interior, difficult to reach, but once you come, you'll enjoy. That is guaranteed. Me, Ganga Prabhu, and Sri Prabhu, Nikhil Prabhu, all of us doing some services over there. And if you're interested for any services, and if you want only from darshan also, you're most welcome. Hare Krishna. And before taking up any questions, we'll ask Ganga Prabhu realization about this chapter. Ganga Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for giving me a chance to share my comments on this chapter. I mean, my realization. So this chapter, whenever I recite this chapter, there are 3 things that come in my mind. Krishna simply says that with the body, speech, and mind. Okay, with these 3 things also we can do penance. without undergoing severe severe practices. Okay, so Krishna says that Deva Dvija Guru Prajna Pujanam Sochamadhyam Brahmacharya Mahimsa Cha Shariram Tapujat. With the body, if you just believe that there is God and we have to respect, and if you that is one thing, and if you respect your elders, your gurus, masters, whoever it may be, your mentors, and if you also respect your ancestors, okay, and if you just try to maintain the celibacy before marriage and after marriage also you can maintain. After marriage, so how you can maintain celibacy is just sticking to one life partner. Okay, so that is called celibacy after marriage. So if you practice these simple things which can be possible, which are possible, that is nothing but you're doing a penance with your body. So Krishna says that, and the second one is that with speech, how you can do penance. Okay, very simple. He says that anudvigakaram vakyam satyam prihitam cheta swadhyaya abhyasanam jaiva vanmayam tapochite. Says that just hold on the, stop speaking harshly and speak truth, which is, which doesn't hurt the other person. Like, if you speak truth, it should be truth, but at the same time, it should not hurt others. Okay. Yeah, and if you daily practice reading a little bit of Shastras, then that is nothing but you are practicing penance with your speech. So the third one with mind, what kind of penance you can do is Manaprasada Saumyatvam Maunamatma Vigraha Bhava Samsudarityat Tapaf Manasuchate. Krishna says, like, if you're in your mind, if you're calm, peace, and if you have sattvic thoughts in your mind, that is nothing but you're doing penance with your mind. So these three are very much possible for everyone to practice. Simple austerities which give lot of which show a lot of impact in your spiritual life to progress. So Krishna simplifies and he suggests these three penances for all of us. If somebody can practice, that would be great. So these are the three inspiring slokas from this chapter. I always try to memorize, Prabhu. Thank you for giving me a chance.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your realization. As you said, it's like in a simple way also we can get success. Yes, if you have any questions, can please ask us. Yes, Sapan Prabhu, you want to say something?
Yes, Prabhuji. So from the verse that you just read now, 1728, it says sacrificing without faith. So can you explain more about what faith means here?
Yeah. Last sloka which we shared it, am I right, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Many people, it's like I given you example of treadmill, Prabhu. The person's walking on treadmill, okay, is doing some efforts also, but he will not move from one place to another place. Okay, and the person who is doing some penances, austerities, and everything without faith, it's like I will go and attend classes, but I don't believe what he's saying. Is there any use for me?
So let's take two examples, Prabhuji. One is a person who's meditating on Krishna, let's say on Krishna every day. So what kind of faith does he need to have? And other example is, for example, someone is doing some monetary contribution. So what kind of faith does he need to have?
Okay. In first case, Prabhu, the person who is meditating on Supreme Personality of Godhead, okay, first he should understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, that is the first faith is required for him. And okay, he should surrender to Krishna. Not that, okay, I believe that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, but I don't surrender. Whatever he's saying, I don't listen. This does not work. Whatever instruction Krishna has given, you have to follow that, and with that complete faith on Krishna, if you meditate, the benefit will be there. Otherwise, it will not be there. And coming to monetary, doing benefits, okay, if he is not having faith, for example, many people comes and try to give any benefits for organization, but they don't believe and they use some bad words. Is it good for them? Okay, I don't believe. Okay, I've given, but I don't know whether they use it in right purpose or not. If I go and tell to other person, okay, what will happen to that person? They force me to give that money. Okay, they did not went and ask. Sometimes we go for some contribution to devotees, door to door also we'll go. Sometimes we'll go and sell a book. Okay, many brahmacharis, especially every day they will go out. So evening 5 o'clock means they will not be in ashram. They'll go out and they'll sell the books. Okay, the person sometimes even purchase the book and they will go and use bad words. Okay, actually these people as beggars they are selling it. Is there any benefit from? He purchased the book, but is there any benefit for him?
No, Prabhuji.
This is not having a faith. Okay, he has done it, but he's using some bad words also against to the same person.
Yeah,
Okay,
understood.
many times it happens, especially with friends. Okay, 3 persons will be there. 3 persons talks very nicely. When one person goes out, Arey, you don't know about his character. What benefit is there? You talk some good things about in front of him, and when he went away, again he started talking bad words. Means that does not have any faith on it. Regarding this, means in this way we can understand it. I don't know whether I means you're convinced with my answer or not. I don't know.
No, I got it, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Any other question, Prabhu?
Yeah, I'll let others ask now.
Hare Krishna, if you have any questions, can please ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, can I ask question?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Yeah, like actually it is my mom's question. So my mom's like she do seva for Laddu Gopalji. Like we are having small Laddu Gopalji in the home, the big one and small one. We call them as the two brothers. So she keeps morning breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and she treat them as a children. She stitches clothes for them and all the things. So she just want to know when she keeps the food. So like when we have normal food, we prepare in that vessels, right? So can we prepare the same prasadam in that same vessels, because we use that onion and garlic thing, right? So my mom, she's confused
Okay.
today, so she told me to ask this question, like if I'm keeping the breakfast or lunch or dinner, like preparing the food prasadam in the same vessels only, like how we have in the family, so can I do that, or did I'm doing something mistake? So she's having a doubt of that.
Very good question you asked, Mataji. Preferably, actually, we suggest you for preparing bhog, means that is called bhog. Whenever you are offering to Krishna, Laddu Gopal, that is called bhog. When you are preparing bhog, better to use, okay, vessels which was not used for onion garlic.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Unknowingly, if you are done, okay, Mataji, till now. But from now onwards, try to use separate vessels for Laddu.
Okay, Prabhuji. And the last question is like, we are celebrating Janmashtami the 6th night or the 7th night, Prabhuji?
As actually, there is called some like it is called Puro Vidhi and Samardhaka Vidhi, Paramartha Vidhi, like that. Vidhis are there, Mataji. As per
Okay.
Vaishnava calendar, it is Abhishekam is on 7th night.
7th night in the all the iskcons in the Hyderabad, or
All over the world means time gap will be there, but in India, in our ISKCON Habits Hyderabad, it is on 7th.
it is on 7th night, right?
7th night Abhishek.
Abhishekam of Krishna, like the birth, taking of birth of
Midnight.
Krishna, right?
Yes.
Yeah, midnight. Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
And Sapan Prabhu, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Regarding your question, I got a small story, Prabhu. Mataji asked that question. Can I share with you? If
Yes,
with your permission, I request all the devotees kindly bear with me for 5 minutes. It's a beautiful story regarding Laddu Gopal and as well as faith. One Mataji, actually, she lost her husband. She used to spend time in Delhi. Actually, she used to stay in Delhi, and his both children got married, and she's staying alone, along with his son and daughter-in-law. and she's feeling some separation, like, my daughter is not there, she's going, and she started, means she went to other family. That intimate relation is not there. Means son goes out day in the morning, and he comes in the night. She's feeling some separation. Some of the devotees suggested, why don't you go to Vrindavan and have some time? Then she came to Vrindavan, and one time she came and saw one deity, Laddu Gopal deity, and she felt very happy, especially by looking the Laddu Gopal deity, especially in Vrindavan, everywhere the Laddu Gopal is fine. And one deity, especially Laddu Gopal, she felt that she's looking at him, and she's very morose also. One sadhu told her, why don't you take Laddu Gopal to your home and started serving? Actually, he knows the condition of her. Like, she's feeling some separation. She's not having any intimate relations with his daughter and children. She's feeling that separation. Why didn't you take Laddu Gopal and treat Laddu Gopal as your child? And on suggestion, and she felt that connection also. When she went to purchase that Laddu Gopal, she could see one Laddu Gopal is looking at her only. And she took to home, and she started serving as if as her own child. She started serving. And many days passed, like every day morning she used to wake up for a small baby, how we take care, like mom, bathing, dress change, feeding, and everything as it is, as his own child. She started doing it. And one day, suddenly, her in-law, means daughter-in-law, okay, Laddu Gopal has fallen from her hand, and she started shouting, oh my God, my Laddu Gopal has fallen, you please call doctor. Like that, she started shouting loudly, she started shouting. All neighbor, the people came, and she asked, what happened? Actually, my Laddu Gopal has fallen down. Actually, everyone thought that his own son has fallen, as his leg got break. Like that, she started shouting, and said, you please call doctor, like that. She first started shouting. And actually, just to pacify her, his son also told, okay, please go and bring doctor. Okay, just to pacify her, they went and brought the doctor also. And doctor came and asked, where is the patient? And this Mataji showing, can't you see my Laddu Gopal, he has fallen from my in-laws hands, you please treat her. And he could understand, actually, patient is not Laddu Gopal, patient is she. And he came, and he took the Laddu Gopal, and he saw nothing has happened. And she started saying, are you doctor? And yes, why you have any doubt? Are you doctor or what? Doctor generally takes stethoscope and they will check, no, you're not checking anything. Just to pacify her, he took that stethoscope and he placed near Laddu Gopal. And he took it and he placed his stethoscope in front of Laddu Gopal and said, nothing has happened to your Laddu Gopal. From the day, he has not treated any patient. He came to Vrindavan and started serving in temple. And many devotees came and asked him, what happened? Why you left career, bright future, and everything you left and you came here? Why? What happened? After many days, he told, actually, when I placed, I could hear the heartbeat. Oh my God, like I am treating it's just metal, but she could reciprocate with lot of faith that this is my Laddu Gopal. Generally, in what way you reciprocate with Supreme Personality Godhead? It definitely reciprocate with her. Many days back, actually, few days back also, that person used to stay in Vrindavan. I think recently he left his body. Many people, those who go to Vrindavan, they used to go and meet him. He's a doctor. Okay, this is about faith, Prabhu. The person started serving Supreme Personality of Godhead. Faith will reciprocate with him. Like, hope I answered your question, Prabhu, with this story.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for being patient. I'd like to thank all the devotees given an opportunity to speak about this.
Yeah, I won't ask much questions today, Prabhuji, because you have throat infection, so you should take rest. So you can answer very briefly without long stories.
Yeah.
Just take rest,
I
Prabhuji.
don't know, Prabhu. Actually, some energy has come from me. I forgot that. Yes, Srinidhi Mataji. Srinidhi Mataji.
So, Prabhuji, tomorrow is the last class, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, I don't know, Prabhu, tomorrow can we complete it or not, because it's a very big chapter. We will see. And generally, after completing of the session, we'll have a feedback session also. Generally, it will go for 1-2 days. We will show one movie of Srila Prabhupada. Actually, from tomorrow onwards, after tomorrow, means from tomorrow evening onwards itself, we have many services in temple. Mostly tomorrow we may have class, and after that we may take 1 week break, Prabhu, because for different services. And definitely we'll come back to you. Actually, I requested His Grace Radha Krishna to come and take class because of this big festival is busy. Generally, we'll come and take one class for us also. And I'm waiting for Prabhuji. If time permits, I'll bring that Prabhuji so that I can interact with His Grace Radha Krishna Prabhu, who is our Shiksha Guru. And we will, after tomorrow also, we will have 1-2 sessions.
Okay, got it, Prabhuji. But yeah, we'll have a break, right?
Yes, we may not be immediately. We'll have a break of at least 4-5 days. And I request all the devotees, please be in the group. We will keep informing you about the upcoming programs, Janmashtami. Because of Janmashtami, you may get some more messages. Please quit the group, means don't leave the group. Okay, be in the group. Definitely will give all the updates in the group.
And Prabhuji, if you get a chance, can you try to provide that important shlokas from Srimad Bhagavatam, all 12 cantos?
Okay.
Not hurry, just whenever you get a chance.
I have a notes, Prabhu. If you can understand my notes, generally I'm very good at preparing some notes, especially running notes. If you're interested, I'll share with you summary of all chapters. I prepared some notes. If you can understand my writing,
yeah,
sorry,
if
bro?
there is a book or if there is a PDF or something,
Yeah.
that is also.
I'll try to share that also. And Srinidhi Mataji messaged me that Prabhu, I'm outside, I cannot chat. Okay. Another Prabhu contact number is given in the group chat box. If you have any query, you can contact us. One question is there, my friend saw gradually losing interest in Krishna. They are talking bad things. I have given them a chance, but they still continue to be bad. Should I give them a chance? Generally, if they're talking anything bad about Krishna Mataji, we are not supposed to keep quiet. Or else at least we are not supposed to stay there. We have to come out of that place. Better to not incur some sin by hope I answered your questions, Srinidhi Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I'd like to add here. So, in Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, somewhere I read, Prabhuji, that we should not try to preach someone who is faithless. So, it may be an offense actually, trying to convince someone or trying to preach someone to faithless, because that person may not even be ready. But our intention may be good, try to explain about Krishna to every person we meet, but that person may not be prepared to take it. So we must not go and try to convince everyone.
It's like 10 offenses to the chanting of holy name. In that will come, Prabhu, as you mentioned rightly. And Mataji is asking, no, Prabhuji, and about Krishna, not about Krishna. They are not serious about Krishna knowledge. Don't worry about that, Mataji. Don't worry about it. Just tell him it's very fortunate. It is at this young age you're listening. That itself great. Don't expect the same thing from others, Mataji. If they're not serious, okay, let it be. You Krishna
I can
Prasad.
see that Mataji is trying to help others and try to provide this divine knowledge to others. But the thing is that even in the flight, it seems they say, right, पहले अपने सीट की पेटी बांधो, फिर अपने passenger को help करो. मतलब first fasten your own seat belt and then try to help others. So
Yes.
priority should be
Yes,
to strengthen yourself first.
yes, Sapan Prabhu answered it, and another Prabhu giving a reference for the sloka also. 18.6 and Krishna says, "Don't teach to the faithless persons." Okay, if they're not believing you much, Mataji, don't worry much about them. You pray for them. That's it.
Yeah, and sometimes I even heard in my other classes that these faithless persons are so strong that they might end up convincing you that Krishna is not right. So you must keep away from faithless people.
Yeah, not only that, Prabhu, main thing is actually we are not so pure in our consciousness, no, as you rightly said. They may, because of our past karma, because of our past actions, we may get attracted to that. That is also one reason. And one more thing, if you start listening anything, okay, which is not relevant to Krishna consciousness, okay, it's not good for us also in spirituality. And because of these two reasons, okay, generally we should avoid the association of these devotees. If you're very strong, as I yesterday give an example, okay, if you know one kick, practice for 1,000 times, then people will afraid to come to you. Just practice one sloka. You keep on repeating this sloka, okay, with different examples, then people will come and afraid to talk to you also. One sloka also, read it perfectly and try to convince others. And not in a challenging mode. Okay, sometimes, as Sapan Prabhu said, many comes and in a challenging mood, they will. And one more thing, I forgot to mention you. In a group, for example, 10 people are coming and fighting with you. Definitely, you will lose. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji, Kali Yuga, right?
You will lose. Okay, and if that type of argument is happening, you be 10 people amongst the devotees, then you argue with that person. Not 1:10. We are not acharyas. Acharyas can do that, but we may fail. Better is bring him to our association and beating. Means beating is not physical beating. Give answers. Okay. If no other questions are there, we'll end the session here. Okay. Tomorrow it may be little lengthy, or else no worry. We will take this class on some other day, and not only that, we will have some video presentation of Srila Prabhupada that we will show, and we'll ask SGR Radha Krishna Prabhu will come and address our gathering. Okay. If you are interested in sevas, you can please contact us. From tomorrow onwards, we may have little gap. Generally, we don't keep this gap, but because it got extended for one day in 7th chapter, that's the reason this gap has come. Don't worry. We'll okay, only thing, be in the group and try to attend the classes whenever we send message. We'll try to send in advance, but because of time constraint, we could not send. Please wait for our messages. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining the session. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patidam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo